Imagine you're someone who wants to create content as a product. So maybe right now you're a copywriter or someone who helps people with their social media or maybe even events. I have a tool for you that can definitely change the way you offer your product. So it's called Castmagic, as you can see, and I'll just dive into it right away. So I uploaded one of my podcast appearances that I did a while ago. And when you upload it, you can upload the audio file. It actually transcribes it. So far, nothing too crazy. For the people who are not familiar with this, it basically means everything that's being said is being turned into text. That's all good and fine and great, but how does this help you? Of course, there's a bit of magic, and yes, it uses AI. But when you do, for example, podcasts or maybe help people with their audio products, so maybe you could sell your content services to people who run podcasts, here's what you can do. It actually generates ideas for the podcasts based on that transcript, based on everything that's being said. So we have a couple of examples here. Packaging expertise, the art of selling productized services, from passion to package, crafting productized offers in creative industries, the repeatable revolution, productized services for consistent freelancing. Some of these are already really cool. If you don't like them, you can just regenerate, modify it, maybe make it longer, make it shorter, make it more casual, make it more serious. Let's see, casual. It does its AI magic. Boom, ba boom. It may take a few minutes. All right. Takes a little while, but once you get there. So it pulls keywords from the script and it does a lot more. So it actually writes a speaker bio based on everything that's being said. It writes an introduction to the episode. And what's also very cool is you get these timestamp overviews. So if you upload your recordings to YouTube as well, those timestamps, it's always a bit of a pain in the butt to make, but hey, you get them out of the box. Another cool thing is that it can generate questions. So based on the episode, questions are always a nice thing for an FAQ for SEO, or maybe you can use them on social media to spark engagement. It shows some of the topics and the bullet points that were discussed. And if you scroll down, you can actually use it to generate quotes, hooks, and timestamps. Basically saying that, hey, if you cut your video from this part to this part, you get this fancy quote. And I think this is a really good starting point. Other than that, you can create a LinkedIn post already out of the box. You can write your newsletter based on everything that's in the episode. Once again, you can also modify it. So if you want to have a more casual newsletter or a more serious one, you can regenerate it. It does Twitter threads by Instagram, which is like the Facebook tweet X thing. You can generate an entire blog post from it. And there's so much more. So this is just this is already a lot of stuff that it can generate. Scrolling back all the way up top where we now have our new titles, which is nice. But of course, it also has Magic Chat. So Magic Chat is more like the ChatGPT variant, where you can chat whatever you need. The cool thing is also that it has a community of people who are actually writing prompts for Castmagic. Here's a couple of examples. Maybe you want to get 3 fun facts from this episode, and it just generates a few. You can immediately also jump into the community prompts. So here we have, for example, create a social media post to promote this podcast. Use the host and guest names when referring to the podcast. The goal is to spark curiosity, deliver value fast. That sounds fine. Let's go. And we go back to Magic Chat. And here are the fun facts. Did I edit? Oh, of course, sorry. So I did add to space. You can also just copy paste the prompt, my bad. And I can paste the prompt here and press generate. And then it actually generates it. 3 fun facts. Philip started his journey building his own business. Philip had the opportunity to work on projects for Lego and Adidas. And Lex Roman, the host, highlights the benefits of productized services as a way to avoid freelancers providing free labor before getting paid. And here's an example of the social media point. Scale your freelance biz with ease. Why do I think this is really cool? And why should you not just use ChatGPT? Cool thing is you upload all your episodes in here. You can also do the same thing for multiple episodes. And there are all sorts of really cool different AI templates that are in there. So I would say check it out. I'll add a link in the comments. It's also part in the tools, freelance tools section on my website. And yeah, have fun. I think it's really awesome.